Hi everyone, on Friday, July the 25th, we're off to Berkshire to Ascot, the start of a cracking 2 days of racing. The ground, well, pretty much perfect ground conditions at the time of recording. The worst of the showers do seem to have missed Ascot, basically. It hasn't been as bad in the south as they were saying earlier in the week. It did look like it might be on the softer side at one time, but at the moment, pretty much perfect. And I should think it might well dry out over the weekend as well. We start off with our daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet. Goes in the 3 o'clock. It's the John Guest Racing Brown Jack Handicap, nearly 2 miles, a class 3, 3-year-olds and upwards, 13 grand to the winner. Some interesting horses on the upgrade, and I think Contacto can strike third time up this season for Andrew Balding. Andrew continuing terrific form, 6 winners in the last 14 days, and Contacto remains a stayer of some potential, I think, this season, despite things not quite panning out ideally. He returned from 258 days off with a really good run at Goodwood in May, finishing 4th behind Manxman, possibly a little bit unlucky, running on pretty strongly in the closing stages under Probert, who's back up this afternoon. It was quite an eye-catching comeback. Next time out, he was predictably popular for the Northumberland Vars at Newcastle on the all-weather, again over 2 miles. I just don't think he really had the track particularly. It was quite a laboured effort. He was still running on quite strongly at the finish. He's a thorough stayer. I'm hoping he'll get a positive ride from Probert here. He's a galloper rather than a quickener, but there's more to come from him over 2 miles. He's less exposed than plenty of these. He's only run 9 times in his life at the age of 4, and like most of Andrews, he's a thoroughly genuine and reliable galloper. 1 or 2 of these have got quirks or aren't in the best of form, and I think Contacto can resume his progress here back on decent turf. Our value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes in the 3:35. It's the John Guest Racing Handicap, 1 mile 4, class 2, 3-year-olds and upwards, over £23,000 to the winner. Some very interesting horses, lots of mixed abilities, I think it's fair to say, but I like Dream Harder from the Ian Williams yard. Now, Ian going really well at the moment. He's had 6 winners in the last fortnight. All of his horses they put the money on are winning or going close, and Dream Harder is a pretty likeable performer. He's exposed. He's run 47 times in his life, 6 wins, 10 places. His last win came at Chester over this trip on the 31st of May from a mark of 83 under David Egan, showing a terrific attitude under pressure. Now he's £5 higher now, mainly as a result of finishing second behind the very progressive Small Fry at Epsom on the 7th of June. Last time out, it was his first disappointing run, but it was pretty easy to excuse. He ended up well beaten at Chester, probably the drop-in trip not really doing him any favours, and he pulled very hard right out wide in the car park. It was a run, one of those Chester runs you can put a line straight through. The winner, Grey Cuban, made all the running and was seen to maximum effect. It was a rare below par effort from Dream Harder. They put Buick on this afternoon, which is a plus. Back going right-handed, I think, will suit him, and I think the better ground here and the more conventional track too should be ideal. I say he's tough and reliable from an informed stable, and I think he'll be overpriced after last time. Best of luck on Friday, everyone. Please do like and comment on my YouTube videos, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.